This trolleybus system will be gone within a few months, but luckily not forever. Instead, the system will be renewed and will make use of the modern-day in-motion charging battery trolleybuses. So let's take a look at this system as it is before the big changes. And let's also take a look at those future plans. The first ideas for a trolleybus system in the Estonian capital appeared in 1946, although it took nearly 20 years until trolleybuses entered service on the short route between Hippodromi and Estonia, in the city center. The network grew quite quickly then, but the facilities at the turning loops were not yet available, resulting in the situations that drivers have to use a trailer, neighboring cafes, offices, or the library for telephones to contact dispatch and use sanitary facilities. The end of the difficulties in communication and lack of facilities came in 1995, when a second-hand radio communication system was purchased from Helsinki and was repurposed to serve Tallinn's trolleybus network. But the trolleybus system was not out of trouble just yet, as the newly independent Estonia had difficulty getting US dollars, while the Czech manufacturer Škoda had to receive payments in this currency. This resulted in a lack of spare parts, leading to a decline in active trolleybuses. In the early 2000s, however, this changed. Tallinn ordered new trolleybuses from the Polish manufacturer Solaris. Later on, a new order followed, further modernizing the fleet. Also, the trolleybus system became part of the so-called SMILE project, which was a public transport information and traffic priority system, aiming to speed up public transport and provide better and real-time information to passengers. Over the last few years, however, the future looked grim for the trolleybus system. Lines were closed and sections of overhead wires were removed. The number of lines went down from 8 to only 4 since 2018. Closure was in sight, but more about that later. This brings us to the network of today. The current trolleybus system is around 16 kilometers, and it uses the rather standard 600-volt DC overhead wires. The trolleybus system has one depot. There are 4 trolleybus routes in Tallinn, of which the first one, line 1, runs between Kaubamaja and Mustamäe. The next line, line 3, also runs between Kaubamaja and Mustamäe, but it follows a different route. Line 4 runs between the railway station Balti Jaam and Keskuse. And then finally, line 5 between Balti Jaam and Mustamäe. This video about the trolleybus system of Tallinn is part of an already 35 episode long series of videos of transport systems. I would love to show you many more in the future. Therefore, it would be really helpful if you like my video and subscribe to my channel. Let's now take a look at the trolleybus fleet. The current trolleybus fleet of Tallinn consists of 2 types, and both are made by the Polish manufacturer Solaris. The first type in this fleet is the Solaris Trollino 12, of which the oldest batch, of the second generation of Trollinos, was delivered in 2002. For this batch, electrical equipment was provided by the Hungarian manufacturer Ganz. The second batch of Trollino 12s, delivered in 2007 and 2010, was part of the third generation of Trollinos. Electrical equipment has been delivered by Zegelec. The second type in the trolleybus fleet is the Solaris Trollino 18, the more capacious type provided by Solaris. Also for the Trollino 18, they are part of 2 generations. The older Trollino 18s are part of the second generation, that also received electric equipment from Ganz. They were delivered in 2003. The last batch of Trollino 18s, from the third generation, were delivered between 2007 and 2009. In total, there are currently 42 trolleybuses in the fleet of Tallinn. So what is the ridership of the current system like? During 2023, the trolleybuses in Tallinn transported around 10.2 million passengers, resulting in a daily ridership of around 28,000. Given the limited skill of the current trolleybus network, it does not have high ridership, although it still provides important connectivity for the districts of Mustamäe and Kristiine. And now on to the big one, the future of this trolleybus system. In the introduction and history part of this video, I already alluded to this fact, but the trolleybus system of Tallinn is saved by the bell. Whereas a closure was on the cards and the system would be taken over by battery buses, the municipality finally found out that trolleybuses with a battery capable of in-motion charging were a better solution. The plans are to purchase 40 of such trolleybuses, which should be delivered by 2026. Parts of the systems where the lines will stay for the long term will be receiving an overhaul. The overhead wires in the city center will not receive any new investment and will gradually be removed as streets will receive their overhaul. Potentially, some trolleybus lines from the past could be reinstated as well, without the requirement to install new overhead wires. The planned overhaul of the sections that will receive their renewal will start by the end of this year, and this means that from November of this year, up until the launch of the renewed system in 2026, Tallinn will temporarily be a city without trolleybuses. And that's it for the last period of the current trolleybus system of Tallinn. Click over here for my older video about the tram system of Tallinn. And as always, thank you very much for watching.